Hello everybody, my name is Jad. Welcome to another MLB 1923 video, and in today's video we've got a lot of crazy things to go through today. This is like one of those videos where like a lot of content all comes together at the same time. We've got two signature packs, we've got maybe a mileage pack. I'm not sure if I'll be able to afford it or not. We've got some premium skill change tickets. I got a bunch of them. We've got normal skill changes. We've got everything that you could ever want in one video. So with that being said, let's begin with the daily pack, because everyone always wants to go through disappointment before they go through success. Got to my volume, then I just realized my volume's up. So I had I started the day with like 5,700 mileage, and then I was like, oh, I got a free agent tickets. Let me use my free agent tickets. Nope, didn't work. Used like 15 of them, and then got the free agent. So you know that's the way things go around here. So I'm still a little short in terms of mileage. So unfortunate. Hopefully that using the SIG combo that I'm going to do, unless I get a diamond SIG from one of these two SIG packs, will hopefully put us extremely close to the top. We will see. We will see. Anyway, for today's video, because all I do is come on here and rant and rave, I wanted to talk to you guys about the update that they just did. So apparently what they did was they changed the way that ranked forfeits worked. Now, originally when you forfeit, what would happen was, I described this in the last video. Let me start by opening some packs in the meantime. I had talked about this in a previous video, which is that when you forfeit the match, like let's say for instance when you're playing up in Diamond, you're getting 16 points per match reward, or you're losing it. I'm sorry, that's ranked coins. You get 16 ranked coins. Let's say you gain or lose 12 ranked points for a win or a loss. I believe that when you forfeited a game in the past, you'd only gain or lose like 8. Like your opponent would only gain 8 and you would lose 8, as opposed to them gaining 12 and you losing 12 if you lost to them. And that was a problem because of the fact that like it was more beneficial for you to forfeit a game. Oh, cool! I got a vintage. Haven't seen a vintage in a while. But the other problem is that what they would see is that teams were piling on teams that they recognize in order to AstroTurf them points. So, like, for instance, if you saw a club mate and you wanted to help them get, like, L1, you would just battle them and then forfeit, you know, have everyone forfeit to them and funnel them points. So what they did is they updated it so that way the person who had the game forfeited against them, as in the person whose home game it is, they no longer get any points for a forfeited match. But in my opinion, this is still a problem. And the reason that I think that this is a problem, and this only applies to like the very top end, I'm talking like top 100 people who are close or are in the power ranking tournament. If you, for instance, were to play somebody who's right above you and you need to catch them in the ranked standings, I believe that in this situation, it is currently more beneficial for you to throw the game than it is for you to finish the game. Give me the prime. Nope, I'll take the Rendon, I guess. I think, though, that, like, here's my situation, here's my math. So in the same situation where if in the past you lost 12 and they gained 12, right now that would be a net of 24. You would lose overall 24 points in terms of your overall position to that player. Now, when you're talking about when you're forfeiting to somebody, if it was only 8, for instance, you'd only lose 16. So it was beneficial for you to forfeit to them as opposed to finishing the match, because the math works better. You have a lower net that you now need to make up in order to catch them. Now, because of the fact that you still lose the normal number of points, which in this case is 12 in our example, the opponent gains 0. So now, if you forfeit a game, you actually are better than you used to be. You're only losing 12 points overall to the person you're chasing. It seems to me like that they wanted to fix one issue but made the other issue worse. And so, in my opinion, if they wanted to fix this issue, what they need to do is, I think they have the right idea where the person has the home game should get no points. I agree with that. That makes sense. Because throwing games should not be part of the ranked structure. But I think that in order to disincentivize people to do this, you need to give them double the negative points. So you need to reintroduce the same. I keep hitting my cup. You need to keep introducing the same point differential that used to exist. So like, I want like the person who has the home game, they gain 0, but I want the person who forfeited to lose 24 in my situation, because it would force people to just roll the dice and actually keep the result. That's just the way I think I would do it personally. I don't know how many people this is going to affect. I think that what I'm describing is a very niche problem, but I think that when you're talking about in terms of the people who spend a lot of money, I think that you are talking about something that could be abused in the future. I've seen this before. I've literally seen people who have forfeited because they don't want to gain ground. They don't want to lose ground on people that they are currently chasing. I've seen this before, especially when you're on like the top list or like close to the top list, and you're basically playing the same people for days on end, just trying to get that little edge to push you to L1. I've seen people forfeit games because they don't want to take the loss. I've seen it before. It has happened. It has happened more often than I thought was initially possible, and then once they explained to me that you gain that overall it nets you more points in the long run, I'm just like, that makes a lot of sense. You're right. I think that's a good strategy. You are correct. Your math checks out. So I don't know if they realize this problem. I don't think that they realize it's as much of a problem. Apparently this was happening a lot. I'm talking about like people were just throwing games. I think it was happening a lot more in the East server than in the West server. Here we have so many alliances. I think that it just kind of doesn't really matter. We're just nobody's hitting each other in terms of the top end alliances anyway, so it's not really that much of a problem. But over there in the East server, I hear that it was a slightly bigger problem. So maybe that's why I think that it's more of an issue here. Maybe that's why I haven't heard about it. But I think that everyone can agree that if you're throwing games, I think there should be a bigger penalty. There should be absolutely no reason you're throwing ranked games. I don't know why you're throwing ranked games. You should be like double penalized for you throwing ranked games. And I know some people out there would say, "Oh, yes, there's connection issues." Okay, I understand there's connection issues. I think the connection issues are far less common than people deliberately trying to throw ranked games. Maybe you could also make like a threshold for like the first like time that it happens, you get like no penalty, but from then on afterwards, then it starts to be a penalty. I really don't know. I don't know the answer to this. Unfortunately, I'm not a game developer, so I'm just giving you guys my opinion. But I think that there needs to be a bigger penalty for people who are throwing ranked games. They said that they're going to do their due diligence, and they said that they're going to monitor the ranked situation and see if they find people trying to maliciously affect the rank scores by purposely throwing games. And I hope that they find the people who do this stuff and they actually appropriately punish them. We'll see. Time will tell. But I think that if you asked me what I would do to try to combat this issue that may or may not be an issue, I think that doubling the points that you lose for forfeiting a game, I believe that that's a good first step. It would absolutely remove the thought in everyone's mind from ever doing this again. Anyway, so we finally got a full English printout of the changes that they wanted to make in the game. A lot of the things I covered were already in there. Something that I did not know was in there was the fact that they're considering, and I would like to blame the fact that they kind of cut off the Q&A section from the live stream. So we anyone who wasn't physically there kind of didn't know about the Q&A section. But they did say that they wanted to improve signatures and primes because they feel like Legends have gotten a little bit out of control, and I generally agree with them in that aspect. I think Legends, the meta really is at this point just Legends. Supremes, I don't know, they're just not as good as everyone thought they were going to be, And then signatures have definitely taken a backseat to legends. I mean, at this point now, people are telling me that I made a mistake using a legend for batter's chemistry at this point, and saying that I should rather just go get batter's chemistry on a sig and then use my other legend in the field. I mean, that's how powerful legends are. But I'm hopeful that that will change in the future, and that we will no longer be so nearly legend dependent that we are now. They said that they're working on something that would basically give like an extra stat bonus for SIGs. I don't know what they're going to do for primes. I think they might do extra set deck for primes. Maybe they'll do a mentor effect. I really don't know what their plan is, but so far they said that they are looking into it. It's on their menu. They said they wanted to get a bigger staff in order to do the research required in order to actually look and ascertain, see if it was actually something that they were able to do. So we'll see what their plan is in the future. But for now, it's coming. And I heard that there are some people who are concerned. Obviously, every time somebody's going to make a fundamental change to the game you've been playing for 6 years like I have, everyone's going to be concerned because all of a sudden, if you upset the apple cart, you have the potential to scare away a lot of customers, a lot of people who like the game and who have built their teams. I mean, I'm talking about people who have spent thousands of dollars on this game and much significant higher figures than I have. I've spent quite a bit of money on this game over the years, and I know people who have spent multitudes more than I have. I'm talking like at a factor of 10. So, I mean, when I'm talking about people who have spent a small fortune to build a team in this game, and suddenly the meta is changing on them without any warning, then people are going to be concerned. Kind of like how every single time the MLB PA license comes up and people are like, oh, game's resetting, that's it. It's like every single time everyone's like, the game is ending. The game's been ending for 3 years, guys. I'm sorry to say. It seems to be, that's a pretty strong last leg. But anyway, I think my point is that people are concerned. Obviously, we're talking about, you guys know that I'm totally okay being critical on this channel. But people who have seen updates happen in the past and have been less than... what's the word I'm looking for? Less than ideal in terms of the results that they've provided to us over the years. I don't know. Like, not really updates that people have truly loved. Let's leave it at that. We'll see what happens with that stuff. Obviously, like I said, a combination of lack of trust to make updates that people really enjoy. People think that every time they're gonna, mess with something, that they're gonna screw it up. Mixed with, obviously, the fact that the meta could potentially be changing in front of them after spending all this money perfecting their teams in a certain way. They said that they also wanted to basically kind of modify the balance between batter and pitcher. Right now the game is very pitcher heavy, and they wanted to kind of make the batters a little stronger. And I understand that sentiment, but again, people have spent a lot of money getting the pitching staff to be as perfect as it is now, and people are concerned, how much of an impact is this going to have. Somebody made a very good point to me the other day when I was talking in our Discord chats. I told them, I said, hey, look, they're not weakening the batter skills, like the top end skills, like Control Master and Slow Starter. I was like, hey man, they're not reducing them. You don't got to worry about it. And then they said to me that, in a sense, by bringing up the skills that are below them and making them useful, you are, in a sense, weakening the other skills. Like, even inadvertently, if you are making everything else a little bit better, then you're bringing everything else down as well. So, I mean, that's a valid point, and I agree with that point. It's a very good point. They said that they are going to be working on making skills have a point, kind of like how nobody runs Born to be a Star, and Control Master is too slow. Control Master? Contact Master. Contact Master is too slow. No one really bothers with it. So we'll see. I'm hopeful that they will find extremely useful situational things for them. I think that my point was that I think that they'd be doing pretty well if they made a use for them, kind of like Firefighter, made them extremely circumstantial, like, increase your stats when there's 2 outs, or like, kind of like a secondary batter's chemistry, which is, RBI opportunities. You have a more chance to get a base hit, stuff like that. Like extremely situational things where you can have one of those guys in your lineup and it kind of pays to have one of those guys in your lineup, and maybe there could be some synergy with mentor. Like, for instance, if you had a mid-focus lineup and you had a guy who drives in a lot of people in the mid-focus batters with contact master, maybe that would be really good. That's what I think they could have the potential here to do, and I think the door is open for them to do that. They just have to find the right balance between people not wanting to touch it with a 10-foot pole, which it is right now, and a little bit too strong, and they can get extremely useful in every situation. I think that there is a balance there to be struck, and I'm hopeful that they will do their due diligence with that. Take a sip of water. Always good to have some water on hand whenever I'm talking this much. They were also talking about they wanted to increase the efficacy of stamina and fielding and other neglected stats. So I thought that my sentiment was that they were not going to really be doing too much with these stats, that they would just be making them kind of mean a little bit more, but not punish you for basically, wow, 2 primes in a shuffle. I haven't seen that in a while. It's been a long time. Now let's watch me pull neither of them. Amazing. But they said that they wanted to increase the efficacy of them. I believe, in my opinion, that they will not be making anything like drastic, like all of a sudden your pitcher can no longer go 9 innings unless they have like 90 stamina. But I believe that what I think that they would more be doing would be, if your pitcher comes with high stamina, then it only benefits them. And if they have low stamina, then it's just kind of not that great. Like it's not going to be one of those skills where you need to really focus on it. I think that it will just be a nice bonus if your pitcher, such as like a Luis Tiant or like a Catfish Hunter, has a lot of stamina. Stuff like that. I think that it would be good for your pitcher to have more stamina, but if they don't, it doesn't really make them bad, but pitchers with more stamina would be affected positively by this. I think that's what I'm trying to get at here. Similarly with batters, high fielding, I would like to believe that they would make more amazing plays in the field, and I'm all out of gold's amazing. Just, I think that they would be looking to tune them a little bit. This is simply just them moving sliders. Like, this is not going to be something that requires a lot of effort. I think they just need to move sliders until they get them the skills and the game playing the way they feel it should be played. And I don't know. Like I said, this is going to take a lot of work, a lot of research. I hope that they they give this to us slowly over time, ask our opinions. What do you want to see? How do you feel about this? It would be cool if they could give us a way to test it out, but I don't know if that's possible. I'm not sure, but either way, I think that would be what the players would probably want. Maybe you can make a tournament out of it. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, I think I've kept you guys waiting long enough. I've ranted on about this long enough. I want to just finish off by talking about this by saying that I'm not really too concerned about these changes. I want to see what they do. I mean, maybe I'm foolish for having hope for them, but I believe that they can do this right. And I don't think the changes are going to really screw with the meta that much. And I think that everyone's kind of freaking out for no reason. But I think that it will be a positive change in the long run. I think that's what it will be. Okay. 2 sig packs. What are we going to get? It'd be cool if I got a Yankee, but I'm not holding my breath. 1 gold and 1 silver. No diamonds, so we will get a sig combo unless one is kind of like a card we need. Cards we need, I don't know. I can't get a Babe Ruth, so I guess I don't need any cards, right? Oh, hey, look at that. I already have that Giancarlo. That's pretty cool. That's funny. I already have that Giancarlo. He's actually on my bench. On my bench right now. Giancarlo. I don't know if I should save him for a club craft because I'm not really in need of SIGs anymore. I mean, I'm kind of done. I think we just combine him at this point. Like, I don't need a Yankee SIG. I know, like, this is like a crime against humanity that I'm even considering this option, but I don't need another SIG. Like, I don't, and he's a dupe anyway. And, yeah, I'm just gonna combine him. I don't really need him. Everybody in the comment section is probably going to lose their mind. But yeah, I don't really need them. All right, let's go combine them away. It's okay. It's like the old days, right? Like we used to just combine away SIGs, before Clubcraft existed. Those are the good old days, right? I thought this Trey Turner was a SIG. I came back here to double check because I was like, wait a minute, I have a SIG Trey Turner, holding on to the Benny until I get another diamond. So let's go combine these dudes away real quick. That's a shame. It's funny we got a Yankee SIG. I'm just like, what are the odds? I even have to preface that too and be like, just in case. Lorenzo Cain, not bad. Not a bad card. 68 base center fielder, 300 average. Why does he have 65 speed with 26 stolen bases? That makes no sense to me. Speed, again, I think base speeds make absolutely zero sense in this game. I think they're awful. I understand, yes, they also benefit the rest of the card by having low speed, but still, oof. Rough. How much mileage do we have? Out of here. 6,746. I think we may have to put it off for another day. I wanted to get the mileage SIG out today, but I don't think I'm going to be spending 3,000 mileage today. Alright, so we got 35 PSCTs to use. Guess what we're going to use these on? James Paxton. That's right. You guessed correctly. Woo, let's get it. Alright, 35, which means we do get a guaranteed legend skill today. We get at least one legend skill today. That's good. We will be getting the legend PSCT today, so we're hyped about that. I'm hopeful that it will not be Pitcher's Insight. As we all remember, the last time we used one, we actually got a pretty sick set on my my J.A. Happ, which was really nice, and is still easily my best pitcher right now. He's outperforming my ace, although that could be because J. Happ is in my second spot and pitching against a slightly weaker pitcher than my Bob Feller is. Did I say Rudy May? I don't remember. Did I say Rudy May? Someone can tell me if I said Rudy May. I think I might have said Rudy May instead of Bob Feller. Triple threes. Let's keep up that energy, shall we? That'd be nice. Nope. Keep her going. Come on, man. Give me some skills, baby. Just give me a legend skill. Triple threes again. Come on, baby. Give me a legend skill. Give me a legend skill here. 10% chance. We're already 10 in, and we haven't gotten a legend skill yet. I mean, what is this? Come on, man. Dom. Yeah, no. Bullpen day. Nope, not what we're looking for. It is legend skill, but it's not what we're looking for. So we actually have one legend skill. Amazing. Not what we're looking for, though. Slow starter, slow starter, probably control master, and then I could probably get away with high levels of what's the word? Fireballer. I'd be cool with that. That'd be pretty dope. Come on, man. Give me some skills. Give me a blues. Nope. High levels again. Love to see it. Just need the legend skill, though. I think that was my last one for mileage. Nope, one more. All right, last one for mileage. Oh, my God. Let's go use that real quickly, shall we? See what we get. Inventory. I'm kind of not liking the fact that I've only gotten one legend skill so far. Control Master. Yes! Yes, let's go, baby! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. 322. So that's, I believe, is 4, 7, 8, 9. That's 4 bottom. Let's go, baby! We got another pitcher! Woo! Let's go! We can put him in the lineup now! So excited, man. Oh. Now what do we do? Let's, I need to keep rolling on Severino, but I need to desperately get a legend skill on Sonny Gray, because he is non-legend skill right now. And Severino's doing okay, but I desperately need to have legend skills on Sonny Gray, because his BPD is not doing it. So we're going to roll on Sunny Gray. Oh, man. It's been so long. And we'll use the blues and greens on him right away. We're not going to wait. We're going to use blues and greens on him right now. Control Master. Going to be sick. And let's use the rest. I love it when we make improvements. When we make improvements, it's a fantastic day. I would love to see actual, like, a legend skill from a normal ticket, though. This is the second time in a row we've hit a legend skill ticket. I trashed these things so much when they first came out, and I was just like, oh, okay, pitchers inside tickets, you know. And honestly, they've been pretty kind to me so far. I mean, they gave me that Control Master set on Severino that was definitely good enough, and I was just an idiot and clicked the wrong set. Like they've honestly been pretty decent for me. Getting the mileage has been pretty sick. Boss Ace. Come on, man. Give me legend skills. Take another sip of water. Come on, man. You're going to give me one legend skill this entire 35? That's nuts to me, man. Man, AKH was right. These tickets are trash. Come on, man. Give me legend skills, dude. Five more skill changes for somebody. Don't know who. Probably Chad. Chad Green. Dom. No. Come on, man. Give me legend skills, please. Begging. Actually begging at this point. That was weird. That glitched out for a second there. I saw the future there. Nope. Man, you get the feeling we're only going to see one actual legend skill on the 35 tickets, right? We actually get that feeling. There we go. Bullpen day. No. God. Don't need bullpen day. That's the second time you've given me bullpen day. Nobody needs bullpen day. It's not a relief pitcher, my dude. Pitcher's insight. Ah! All right, well, you know what? Towards the end there, it definitely got a lot better than when it started. That's for sure. So I'm very happy. It definitely got a lot better there towards the end. All right, let's go use the greens. I got 4 greens. I'm making sure I did my math right. 4, 7, 4. Right. Okay, I'm doing my math as take ace to 6, control master to 6. That's 4 plus 3, which means that there's 2 left to go to danger zone to get that to 4. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm doing my math correct here. All skills will be changed, excluding control master. You got it, boss. Both of them are terrible. Okay, I'll take finesse. I don't think I'm taking mess, though. I will take finesse, but I will not be taking mess. I really do not want mess. Cleaning mess will be changed at random. Yes, I'm not taking mess. Giant Crusher. Oh, it trolled me hard there. I'll take Untouchable. That's actually pretty sick, dude. Wow. What a good day, dude. I wish it was Boss. I may change for Boss later down the line if I've got the greens, but I think for now, I think that would be pretty sick. I think Touch is the worst of the 2 potentials. Of the 3 potential skills I could have gotten, I think as... Oh, no, is it 3 or 2? Yeah, the 3 potential skills I would have ran, Touch, Dom, or Boss, definitely Touch is the worst. But very happy. He can go right in the rotation. Where is my dude at? Where is he at? Here he is. Because he's already trained for finesse, but I may want to change him a little bit. I mean, I do like this training, but I think that it could definitely be much improved. I mean, it's 35 left side, which is nutty. But, yeah, we'll see. I believe he hits finesse. Yeah, he definitely hits finesse. Anyway. So, let me change to that one. I was really confused what I was looking at. I was like, why is he like that? There we go. I was like, what are the skills he has right now? And I forgot he had bullpen day like he used to. So it took me like a second to process. I was like, what am I looking at here? All right, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I mean, overall, not the greatest in terms of PSETs I've ever seen, but we got a couple legend skills out of it at least, and the legend one came in super clutch. So let's go use up our premium vintages. Excuse me as I have a stroke. Lupinella, nice. Oh, maybe the vintages will be enough to get us a mileage sig. Let's see, shall we? Mike Piazza! That's a card we have not seen yet on this account. That's pretty sick. Pretty dope. I haven't seen a Mike Piazza yet. See what we can get out of this, shall we? Let's see, special combo. Yes, of course, sign me up. We've got other ones, I believe, in my lineup to use. Like Omar Vizquel. And Harold Baines. And I think there's one more. I thought I had a gold. Did I not have a gold? Yes, I did. Chan Ho Park. Alright, let's go do it, shall we? Got a couple more combinations. Maybe we'll get extremely close to getting this mileage sig. Let's get all the silvers together. Yes, please. No, not a legend. Oh, come on. Legend, 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 legend. No. I only need 50 mileage. Oh, my lord. How do I get 50 mileage? I gotta spend 500 stars? Oh, my lord. I think it's 10%. I wish it was a double mileage today or something. I don't think I really have nothing else left in my in here to combine. I mean, I do have primes, but I don't really want to. At this point, I just don't want to spend like the. I think it's like what, like 1,000 stars for like a combo. I don't want to spend that on getting a prime player right now. Because I would just combo the Wong away and then a couple other cards that I don't need, but that's okay. We'll tackle this another day. I need to get a couple more stars because I spent 9,000 stars today. Both the 5 extra PSET package and also the combos we've seen today. Anyway, let's get on with the skill change tickets, shall we? The last part of the video for today. And what are we doing here? I guess we're using them on Chad. See if we can get some kind of magic skill set on Chad here. Would like to have him kind of be a temporary middle relief guy. Slot him in for where Tyler Clippard is, like I've said in the past. Or I could take another setup guy. I would be cool with him being a non-setup setup man. A non-setup man, setup man. That's the words I've used in the past. Non-setup man, setup man. So in order for me to have that, I would basically need to have like 3 active skills and only really have to worry about one of them being nerfed. Like I could live with having boss and having that be nerfed, but I'd prefer to have like Dom, Finn, boss. That'd be pretty sick to have, because then that would be basically 3 active skills at the same time, and then only have one of them be nerfed. Kind of like right now I've got Britain, who's like double nerf. He's like setup man, pitching machine, and it's just absolutely brutal. And I need to get him out of there as soon as possible. So that's my logic. If you guys follow it, I know you guys do. You guys understand my crazy thoughts. Come on, give me some skills, baby. Warmed up, golden pitcher stab. I see golds. Inning eater. No, thank you. I totally forgot Inning Eater existed. Like, I wasn't even thinking it when I saw Giant Crusher. I just thought, oh, what is this? Like, I just remembered that that's a real skill. That's a real gold skill. Who would have thought? A skill that desperately needs to be improved because nobody even really bats an eye at Inning Eater anymore, especially in the top end people. It's kind of like such an afterthought. Inning Eater, as I say that. Same with Iron Will. Iron Will needs to be buffed too. Make it work. Make Iron Will work, please. Do something. On manual days, I see somebody come in with Iron Will, or I see somebody come in with Inning Eater, and I just salivate, and I go, oh, this guy's going to have a bad day. Inning Eater, Ace. Oh, boy. Dom? Nope. Chad is currently finesse trained. Getting finesse and Dom would be pretty cool. I heard bad things. I've heard that finesse and dom don't work well on relief pitchers. We'll see, though. I mean, I could live with it, probably. Fixer, winning streak. That's an awesome combination. Thank you so much. Oh, God. Just give me a gold in there. That's a pretty solid set. Just not winning streak. Such a bait set. Firefighter, Giant Crusher. Awesome set. Looks pretty good. Plays pretty terrible. It's just like me when I play real sports. Kind of know what I'm doing. Can't play it very well. No, not really. Actually, I love gym class in high school. It was pretty great. Warmed up. Triple threes. Mass power pitcher warmed up, also known as sharpshooter for the old people out there. Fixer, Giant Crusher. No, he's not using Giant Crusher. God. Triple threes, setup man. 10 left. I wish there was like reg SCT mileage too. That'd be pretty fun. Just like use 1,000 of them, get some PSETs out of it. Fixer, Giant Crusher. What is it with Fixer and Giant Crusher today? Like, what is happening? This is, like, honestly madness at this point. Stab again. I just saw Stab. My goodness. Inning Eater. Oh, my goodness. It's the useless golds. Triple golds. Ow! That's looking pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Finesse boss touch. Pretty sick. I like it. Low levels. I guess I could run with Finn Boss touch 2 maybe. I mean, that's triple 3 actives. I really don't like having anything be level 2 in my skill sets, but I think we're gonna have to run with that. That's honestly not the worst thing I've ever seen. That's a pretty sick set. I think that's gonna be everything for me, you guys, today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week. I should definitely by next week have mileage sig. It's going to take me like a couple resets of my league balls to get that, and then we will be off and running. With that being said, thank you guys for hanging out. I wanted to show you guys my Babe Ruth before I ended the video today. I've hit 10 a couple times on Ruth. I think I'm just hanging out right now on 10. I mean, I don't really... This is okay for me. Like, I'm not really going to split hairs and be like 9 or lower. I'm not going to 9. I'm not stopping until I get 9. And, like... Because at that point, I'm just splitting hairs. And it's just like, oh, he's going to have 170 power instead of 171. Like, the world isn't going to end if I only have 170 power. You know I'm the power-thirsty one, and I'm the one who sent myself... a steroid-juiced Gary Sanchez with 25 power. But, times have changed. I think I could totally run this card with 5 speed, 5 fielding, and then run, finish him off with +3 contact and +6 power. Run at 16, 16, 15, and be totally happy. You know what I mean? Like, compared to my Mantle, 16, 19, 16... 16, 19, 16 on Mantle, and my Ruth is going to be 16, 16, 15. That's pretty good. I mean, they're pretty close. And Ruth, at the end of the day, should have better batting stats than Mantle does. He's going to have higher contact, he's going to have a higher power, and he's also going to have a higher eye. Even having a worse train. So... I mean, that's my logic. I guess you could also make the argument and say, by the way, you have 90 million points and 2,000 level reset tickets. And yes, that's a true statement. And the answer is I'm probably going to retrain my Didi Gregorius soon. But anyway, with that being said, I've rambled on long enough. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think I should do? I mean, I'm totally cool keeping 5-5. I think that's totally fair. Anyway, if you guys have any... comments or complaints about the news post, I'm going to leave a link to it in the description below. If you guys have not seen it yet, I'm going to link to their Hive post about it, so you guys can read up on it, interpret it whatever way you feel like it, and let me know what you guys think about it, because, I mean, like I said, I think that I have some interesting thoughts on it, but overall, I think overall positive. intrigued to see where the game will go next. Anyway, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys next Monday with another video, hopefully 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, good luck with your pulls, good luck with your packs, combos, and all your kind of club battles, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.